Yo, what's going on, guys? Man, we're KyCreekers. We are here at the Lebanon, Tennessee Bottle Show today as promised. And we're about to check it out. Obviously, we brought the wives with us, sporting the shirts. So, hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy the content today. That's the new grape that I was after. That's the one that I thought was, you know, the one we found from the 30s. That's the 20s. That's the 20s variant right there, guys. We got the mellow yellow. Man, this guy's got some really good. The ACL on this stuff is beautiful. That Donald Duck that's a hard bottle too. It's actually a pretty rare. There's the infamous like straight-sided Coke that I can't never find. I mean, like, oh yeah, absolutely. We love the hutches. I hope we see a Coke hutch today, man.
So.
Oh yeah, no, a Coke hutch is like insane. It's like top of the top, you know, like I'm talking about a few $1,000 bottle right there. So, boom, and right there in this man's hands.
Hey, there we go. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much.
That's really crazy, man. Two of them.
Two of them. Oh.
There's an elephant, man. That one's awesome.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah. Bunch of Alabama bottles, it looks like. Yeah, Birmingham. There's the Coke hutch, guys. This bottle right here. Absolutely nutty, man.
Hardest bottle around?
Well, it's maybe not the hardest, but it's a tough bottle. Probably a $5,000 bottle or something crazy. Oh, let's go, guys. And these right here, these are some bucket list finds for me, chat. These poison bottles right here, the Cobalt Blues. You got the Triloid, this like triangle shaped one right here. Got this, you know, the squares. Obviously, I don't see a skull and crossbones here. No, yeah, oh, there's a skull and crossbones one right there.
You got goodies stuff.
So, absolute beautiful poison bottles right there. Yeah, that's 40. That's a good price on that bad boy right there too. Beautiful skull, crossbones, all that good stuff. And for people that don't know, actually, you can see how these are all rigid. The reason that they're rigid like that, because like back in the day, these would have been sitting in your medicine cabinet, something like that, you know, and in the middle of the night when you're rummaging around for, you know, your heartburn medicine or whatever, you know, back in the day, you didn't have modern electricity, so, you know, you would have just reached in there, felt the ribs on the bottle, and you was like, oh, hey, this is poison, let me not take that. So that's kind of why those ridges and stuff are on the bottle there.
We're the ones that we wrote this book.
Okay, he wrote.
Oh, here we go.
It's everything Jack Daniel made from 1866 to the 1960s.
Man. Oh yeah.
This is our collection. We've got everything in the book.
Really?
Yeah, all these bottles and jugs.
Man, that's cool.
Just, I'm married. My wife is a relative of Jack Daniel, and we've got a lot of things that were owned by Jack Daniel himself.
Absolutely.
And it's in the book and all that. Anyway, we've been collecting. We've been married 50 years, and we've been collecting Jack Daniel 50 years.
That's awesome.
50 years.
I mean,
I bet their collection is insane.
if you're ever in Lynchburg, Tennessee, come by and see us.
I would love to. So yeah, guys, this is you could probably buy these books or whatever. This is like all the Jack Daniel stuff that they have, man. There is some really, really cool stuff in there. Some very.
We wrote that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Are you guys the ones that just got out of prison?
Yes.
Yeah,
that is
you're
us.
filming? That's awesome.
Yeah, man. That's us. I'm glad people are recognizing it.
That's great.
Yeah, hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we hunt hard too.
Dude, y'all got a lot of cool stuff. You do. I mean, I've only been hunting bottles for about 5 years, but this is insane.
Well, if you're hunting bottles, you're hunting artifacts, you're
Yes.
hunting fossils,
Oh, yeah, no, everything.
fishing lures,
Yeah.
you're hunting all the stuff.
Yeah.
So what it does, it keeps you healthy, keeps you out of trouble.
Yes.
And if it makes money,
Right?
because hobbies aren't made to make money, they're
No.
just meant to,
Yeah, right.
to go. So it's nice when you make money with it.
No, man, for sure. What's your favorite bottle on the table?
None of these bottles are my favorite, otherwise
Right.
they wouldn't be on the damn table.
Right?
It sounds like you, Matt.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Well, it happens. Your collection's important to you.
Yeah.
And when I come to a show like this, man, I'm coming to buy for my collection.
Right, no,
So
yeah.
you get in early, you get to set up early.
Yeah.
You get to do everything with the dealers.
Yes.
So you get the bargains. Then you set up and you wind down for the public to come in,
Right.
and it allows you to kind of rotate your stock.
I got you.
So in the beginning, you may collect Cobalt Sodas, something like this, that's 1860.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a normal one from Philadelphia or
Right.
somewhere. then you start going like, oh, we've got one from Kentucky that's the same age.
Right.
Then you get it. Then you want another one. Then you want another one. Then you start saying, I don't want Philadelphia no more.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
we all start to liquidate a little bit.
We all have our personal kind of tastes in them, and it doesn't matter if it's 1860 or it's the painted label.
Yeah, right.
They're collecting now. I'm 70,
yeah.
and now they're collecting stuff that I drank when I was a kid. And I'm going like, come on, man! I mean, that's not fair. It's just not. It isn't fair.
Right.
But there's big money in it.
Yeah.
And for me, I took it for granted my whole life and thought, why do I want to collect painted labels? They're from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, right.
And now I'm like stupid because man, it's money.
Yeah,
you know, it's all money. So
yeah, no, it does surprise me like how rare some of the ACLs are actually. Like so.
Y'all hunt artifacts as well too?
Yeah, I mean, I found a Native American mall not too long ago, which was like, I was so pumped to have found that. I don't find many like points and stuff, but we're in an area where there's a bunch of that stuff. I just don't know if I just don't have the eyes for it, or if it's just...
It's something with the flint and everything.
Right.
It's like gold hunters.
I got you.
Gold hunters, they're drawn by the bling and the money of it. The same with the artifact hunters. They're by the jaded by the bling of the arrowheads.
Yeah.
And nowadays they're making more arrowheads than new ones.
Right.
So it's hard to tell unless you find it yourself. But the stuff you're finding, like the mall, is the tools that made the tools and provided them with life. Because it wasn't the arrowheads like everyone thinks that, they're out hunting. But once you hunt, as you know, you hunt in an area 2 acres, the game's gone in a week.
Right.
So you go out a mile,
moving,
then the game's gone in a month. And then everybody has to go further. So they went to grains.
Right.
Grains, acorns, stuff like that. So it's the tools like the hammerstones and the pistols.
Yeah.
That's what gave life to the Native Americans. And Kentucky probably, in my opinion, has the best for fossils, artifacts. About everything you can find is better in Kentucky. You know what I mean? Especially the women, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Little shout out there. But it's true. It's just rich in all this stuff.
No, yeah, I agree.
This is the type of fossil that comes from your neck of the woods.
Oh, wow, Chad, look at that.
And this is a crinoid mortality plate where these were stems from the first plant life in the ocean, 400 million years old. So this is up your way. I'm telling you, this is up your way. So these were the stems that looked like stacked washers, and they were probably 2 foot long and then had a flower on the end called sea lilies. They were crinoids. So what they do is when the earth collapsed, when they had a cataclysmic eruption, the seabeds were covered in the state of Tennessee, and all these got smothered out. So they all fell to the ocean floor. I mean, there's little dinky ones. Everything fell to the ocean floor, and they were armor plated, so they didn't dissolve. They calcified into the material they are, but they were just armor plated animal, plated animal. So, but that was the first sea life in the ocean that was plant related.
That's I love the knowledge.
And that's your area.
Oh man, that's awesome. I appreciate your time.
Super pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure, you guys. You guys are awesome.
Hey, yes,
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Sorry, I know y'all.
Oh yeah, no, you're good, brother. What's going on?
Guys who walk in Kentucky, right? West
Yeah,
Kentucky?
yes, sir.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm Wyatt.
Good to meet you, Matt.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You got a killer collection, brother.
Thanks, man.
Literally.
I'm Tennessee bottle collection.
Okay.
So yeah, but no, me and my dad, we put on the show. And
right, absolutely, man. How long y'all been collecting?
It'll be out 10 years for me, but
10 years?
I've been doing it since 7.
Right,
so.
exactly. That seems to be a reoccurring theme around here.
Yeah, you got everybody.
I think I said you were 17.
He's like, man, since 7. The other one's like, I've been doing it since 6th grade. I'm like, man, I bet their collection is insane. So.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Been trying to get more people
absolutely.
into it.
Absolutely,
so
man.
we do a lot of digging here in Nashville.
How many Jack Daniel bottles have you come across?
I actually last year got into a well in Columbia, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Dug 30 foot down, pulled out 12 Jack Daniels bottles.
Golly.
Three of them had the original label. Ended up trading off a bunch of that stuff for some pretty rare stuff that we didn't have in Tennessee.
I'm sure. What's that run, about 2,000 a bottle or so?
Oh, no. That's different. That's different stuff. It's the ones that I have with squares. So, anywhere about, 3 to 4 to I sold one today for 7. So.
Right. Hey,
Oh, wow. There you go.
There you go, Chad. Good little side hobby that could pay off. That's not a bad payday right there for digging in some dirt.
That's it. That's what it is.
Yo, man.
So I bought this today, but one of the guys dug this on the riverbank last night.
No way.
Yeah.
Man.
This is not 8 hours out of the ground.
That's right.
Just like
Fresh, brother. Fresh. Let's go, Chad.
That's pretty good stuff.
Infamous Coke Hutch. Have you dug a Coke Hutch yet?
He said, I got you.
Yo,
I got you.
This man's got it all, man.
Yeah, boy.
There's the Chattanooga one, and we dug a half of one out of Rockwood, Tennessee. It was funny. It was laying face down.
Yeah.
And pulled it up, the whole backside of it. We got these out of the Chattanooga show, which is also coming up in the spring.
Okay, we might have to check that out.
It's in Dalton, Georgia.
Okay,
but we call it Chattanooga show. Kind of like it's the Nashville area show.
Yeah,
It's in
right,
Lebanon.
I got you.
But anyhow, this was dug in Rome, Georgia.
Rome, Georgia. There's that $5,000 bottle I was talking about earlier, Chad. Y'all want to know what it was priced at? I told you. Yeah. I got to hold one too. I was like, let's go. I was so excited. Man, what a cool bottle. So this is a very iconic bottle right here for you guys, chat. And this is a bucket list find for me too. I still want to find one of these. This is the old Warner Safe Cure. They have the liver. And there's a kidney cure too. I can't remember if the kidney is more rare or if the liver one is. But there's also one too, like the safe here is hinged on the right, that's common. But if you get a safe that's hinged on the left, that's a rare bottle. It's kind of like a misprint, basically. So.
Well, it's a hinged on a lot of it.
And it's a common bottle. It's common, but there are some rarer variants. So. Oh, he's got a corn bitters. I didn't even know that. These bottles are so cool too, guys. Looks like a giant corn cob, which I mean, that's what it is, so. And then you have the honey. That's the old, like the beehive type. He's got the old cabin bitters. You gotta be careful about these guys too, because they, a lot of reproduction on this type of stuff, guys. So you always gotta be mindful when you're buying this type of stuff, so. Oh yeah, I see it right there. That is pretty cool, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like painted on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch that, YouTube. That's awesome. So this is a harder Pepsi bottle to get. That's probably a pretty reasonable price on this guy too, but they call this a drum Pepsi because of the, you know, like it almost looks like an old tin drum or whatever. So really sweet bottle right there. Love the old Pepsi stuff. That's probably a straight side Pepsi. Yeah. Another straight side Pepsi right there. So those are all turn of the century guys. That guy right there is, so that's one of the Gayolas. And I found one of those one time and it was broken, unfortunately. Check it out, guys. Columbia, South Carolina Bottle Club show. If anybody's interested, these people, I mean, like everything I've seen, you're not going to miss out. I mean, they have some beautiful,
literally everything,
beautiful stuff. So.
Show. I mean, it's
yeah.
It's got everything. It's got stoneware. It's got Ponald. It's got new stuff. It's got, you know, label. In our show, we're 190 tables. We sell out every year.
I got you. That's awesome.
It's you know, a lot of people have been coming from all over the Southeast, and this show and the Chattanooga show and the Columbia, South Carolina show, we're trying to bring together some Southeast collectors and run them on in and create some of the best shows in the country.
I got you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, the glassware's here and the collectors are here, and we want to get young guys like you into it. And
Oh, we're in it. I've been doing this for about 10 years or so, but really 5 years I've been hitting it pretty hard now. So
this is David Jackson. He's a really good whiskey collector.
yeah, no, I love all the paper label stuff. Everything I find's in the creek, so the paper label's always
gone.
It's gone, man. Yeah. So. And we're Kentucky guys, so the bourbon stuff hits home for me.
Yeah.
So I do glass reverse signs.
Okay. Oh man, that is cool. Check that out. So you make this yourself?
I did.
Last week
man.
you made it.
Well, it
I
was
know.
been finished a month.
I just wanted this beautiful work.
No,
I
it
mean,
is.
just extraordinary.
Wow.
People can't believe he does it. You know?
And it's real gold, 23 karat, 12 karat gold.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah.
Real gold, chat. Check that out. That's cool. I'm gonna take one of these. I gotta take one of these cards.
John knows to collect whiskey. Cylinder whiskeys. I don't collect flasks.
I got you. Man, that's awesome. So do you just like, so you custom make these like for anybody, or you just?
I do them myself. I
do?
try to do some. I try to do consignment.
I got you.
It's just not working. So
I got you.
I do them, and I've only sold a couple. I got them hanging all over the wall.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah, but I could draw as a kid. My father said, "We're not having no damn starving artists."
Right.
So
I understand that.
now, as an old man, I'm retired, so I can do what I want.
Yeah, exactly. Do what you want. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, I love the Cobalt Sodas, guys. They got some right here too. They got another mug base too. I don't see a lot of the mug base stuff, man. That's so cool. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful cobalt color too, man. Here's the infamous. There is the Cobalt Huts, guys. I've never seen one in person. That's really cool. Beautiful Cobalt Huts. Man, that is awesome. We talk about Hutch City. Good Lord. That's really cool. Cool little Hutch history for you guys too. I'm sure just about all of these are probably, yeah. So even this one here. So they put their soda name, well, their soda stamp basically on the base of the Hutch. And the reason they did that is because, and this actually cost, like all the embossing or whatever cost, you know, like 6 cents a letter back then. So that was pretty pricey. And so basically the reason they stamped the bottom of the Hutches and stuff is the Hutches, when they were in their crates, they were inverted. So they were upside down. And so basically the soda company or whatever, when they come to pick up their bottles, they wouldn't have to take every bottle out individually to see if those was their bottles. It was just, all right, this is our case of bottles, load them up, and you know, take them back off. So, man, Hutch Central for sure. This is the most Hutches I've seen in one table all day.
The only thing I can tell you, I've been collecting insulators since 1965.
Oh man, that's cool.
That's my forte.
I got you.
I got hooked on these 8 or 10 years ago. I want them all gone. Because,
that's how it works sometimes.
well, you know, I really enjoy these and I sell more of these.
Right.
I've really enjoyed them and would love to sell more of them. They own me. I don't own them.
That's how I feel.
But you know, when you're looking at something that you can find and you've got a good source, the Hutch book to look them up on, and there's over, what, 12,000 different variations on embossings on them?
Yeah.
And you're sitting there in your office and you got 6 bottles on your desk, and there's they haven't ever been recorded yet.
Exactly.
And there's more and more of them being found all the time.
That's cool. This is it right here. I'm not a huge, that guy probably knows a lot more of the insulator history, so I'd say these guys are like 30s, 40s. The ones with like the ears, they call the Mickey Mouse type insulators, but I don't see any of those here. Then you have the ceramic. Oh,
He said, I got you.
He's got me.
He said, you good.
So yeah, those are, they call those the Mickey Mouse insulators right there, guys. And I'm no insulator expert, but that thing's probably, that's probably a pretty penny, I'd say, on that. Those are the older ones, correct?
About $35.
About $35?
It was during the power era,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's 1927.
Now, is that, those are older than these though, right? Or are these older
They're
than
about
those?
the same age.
About the same age? Okay.
You know, you had DC and AC current in the early 1900s.
Man.
Well, we appreciate your time.
Absolutely appreciate the time.
We're going to keep moving. I'm sure we'll be back over too. Thank you so
I'll look y'all
much.
up on YouTube.
Yeah, we
Please,
appreciate it.
please.
We're trying to get the brand out there, so.
Hey, they want to buy this.
They want to buy
They wanna buy it?
He said he's coming on over right now.
I'm about to say, there is plenty of stuff that I want to buy, trust me.
We can afford it?
Dude, I'll never see another one of these in my lifetime, probably.
You put ice in it here.
Right.
And you put your, I guess I want crushed flavor, whatever you want in it right here, and put it in there and
what a neat dispenser, man.
let it fill up.
What's about the age range on it? About 20s, 30s?
Yeah, some neighborhood, and you put your little dispenser here and you fill your glass up.
Man, that's so cool.
For today's special, she's $2,500.
Yeah, just $2,500. I mean, like, that's pocket change, baby.
She needs to find a new home.
No, man. I think it's a fair price.
Carrying it back to Alabama.
Yeah, I think it's a fair price for sure. Absolutely. So my wife would kill me though if I bought something that expensive today. Man, awesome collection though. That is very killer. I appreciate it, guys. What's going on? How's it going, man? Hey, good to meet you finally. Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, absolutely, Matthew.
Matthew, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
This is Clayton over here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen you guys. I've seen y'all around. So
Where y'all from?
West Kentucky.
West Kentucky.
Yes, sir. I'm sad. I was hoping to see more West Kentucky stuff here, but I've seen Louisville and Lexington stuff, but I haven't really seen any like Mayfield, Paducah, none of that stuff. So.
Yeah, I think it's probably hit or miss, you know, depending on where people drove in from.
Yeah, I see some people in South Carolina. It seems like this is a big thing, man.
I think they said there's 8 states here.
8 states. That's really cool. Yeah, that's our first year, so I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
I hear you.
Yeah.
So y'all doing the bottle thing in Kentucky?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How's it going?
It's going. I found my first hutch like 2 months ago.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You're done in now, man.
Right?
Once you find a hutch, it's
Oh,
over
I'm
with.
telling you, absolutely. Yeah, we got the logo, so.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
But no, we found our first hutch, and it was a hard hutch too. So I was like, so excited.
That's a lot of people don't believe me. The very first bottle I ever dug was a hutch.
Right.
And that was the mistake.
Right,
Because
yeah.
then I found that, and I thought I was going to find one every time, and it took 2 years before I found the next one.
Yeah, no, yeah. We found our next one. We got a little bit luckier. We found our next one just like a month, but the top was sheared off. So
there you go.
But we're gonna get it repaired because it's another hard hutch to
Do
find.
it.
So
Do it.
absolutely.
That's us. I mean, he's dug some really cool hutches that had tops knocked off. And,
Pratt.
Yeah, you got a Pratt, which was a tall. You got a crown top over there, don't you? Yeah, he found a hutch variant of that, but it was a rare one with a watermelon tombstone behind it.
Oh man!
And so whenever he found it, we're like, man, that's a repair candidate. And he sold it to another collector that's here that puts on the Chattanooga show, and he sent it off and had it repaired.
Yeah, and it's awesome. That's awesome, man.
It's a fun time.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm right there with you.
So, what's your white whale in Kentucky? What are you looking for up there?
Well, right now is the straight-sided Coke. Believe it or not, for whatever reason, I've probably found 60 broken ones this year, and I've still yet to find a full straight-sided Coke. And I mean, like,
from any town in Kentucky.
Any town would be awesome, but like Fulton, Kentucky is really like my main.
Yeah.
Like but yeah, I don't know why, man. It's just like I just cannot catch a break. Like I've gotten so close to where it's just a lip chip, you know. I mean, like, and I'm just like, why, you know? But so that's my white whale right now for sure.
Well, that's pretty much how it is.
Have you walked any of the creeks outside of the town, or mostly just in the town?
Mostly just in the town.
Now, sometimes, if they're close enough to the bottler, they would just take the old ones and chunk it in the creek. There's a town in Alabama like that,
right,
where the bottler sat on the creek. They just dump the stuff right in the creek.
Okay.
There's dump piles in the creek.
No kidding, I got you.
Yeah.
We could literally go and there would be a mound of glass, you know, that's looks like a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah,
It's just dumped in.
That's crazy.
And it'll all be broken, and then the next rainstorm, a whole one will wash up. So I mean,
yeah. So it's worth it. It's worth the time. I
just wait.
The reason I bring that up is because I've personally, through me walking different creeks, I figured out that sometimes a mile or two out of town, where people didn't want to walk back in, they would just chunk it.
Yeah, okay.
So you might have a better chance to find a whole bottle a little bit farther out.
We might need to definitely look into that for sure.
And that is, if you notice, I don't know if you've ever seen any of our videos, but in our videos, you'll look and there'll be no houses, it'll just be woods.
Yeah, oh yeah, no.
That's because we're so far out of town that literally the closest house to us is 2 miles away.
Right, okay, I got you.
But there used to be houses there a century ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Or there used to be a mill site, or there used to be whatever. And that's actually a big deal for us, is the coal mine sites and the mill sites.
Getting around the industries of the era, that's where you really get the people who just chunk stuff.
Okay.
Because either they had the bottle shipped, probably 10 miles out to a mill site or something, or they just didn't care to return it.
Right. So, exactly. That makes sense. Yeah.
So shameless plug real quick if we're going to be on video.
Oh, you're on? No, absolutely. Right. And check their channel out, man. Like these guys
are guys.
We follow you guys too.
This is a great show coming up next year. So
yeah, we
hope
might
to see y'all there.
Absolutely.
You need to come.
We would love
it's
to come.
Awesome. So Chattanooga's about 30 minutes away from that show, and so you can go check out Chattanooga. A lot of bottle history there, a lot of history and period. The venue is set up on the side of a mountain. That's actually where they have the Civil War show. Really nice facility. It'll be about the same size as this show. We plan on being there. So there again, we're telling everybody to go. We're not sponsoring the show or anything. I'm just letting people know that it's a good show to attend.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, this is actually our first year here, so I mean, we're super excited. So.
Yeah. It's our first year too.
Yeah, we've never set up here, but we know the guys that put the show on. They're great guys.
Super nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys. If you ever come to the Birmingham area, hit us up.
Yes, I would
come dig a hole with us.
Oh yeah,
we'll put you on some bottles.
We'll put you 15 foot deep real quick.
Hey, let's do it, man.
I'm a shovel digging machine. So.
I hear you. I hear you. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. I heard there's a Kentucky hutch over here.
There is.
And it's in my hand. Awesome.
You found it immediately.
Covington, Kentucky. That's not as far west as I want it to be, but it's still a really sweet bottle. Yeah, I'm really looking for a Mayfield Kentucky Hush. I don't know if you've ever come across
Mayfield
one.
Celery Cola.
Yes. Like
our celery cola guy's not here today.
He's not here this year.
You know he comes.
Man, that's my luck. That's my luck.
He wrote the book on celery cola.
Okay, really? Really?
He's
I
got
got
it all.
you.
Yeah.
And where are you guys out of?
West Kentucky, Mayfield, Fulton, that kind of area. We're like basically the state. We're on the border basically, like East Tennessee and like West Kentucky.
Okay. Wow. Hey, tell you what. All right, let me have you have a bottle show coming up.
Yeah.
In March.
Okay, I got you.
This is our sister show.
Right.
Basically, these guys do the fall area.
Yeah.
And we do spring.
Okay.
So our tables are about the same, around 200 tables.
Right. Okay.
So love to have you.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. We'd love to check it out.
Do it. Yeah. Please come down. 2-day show set up again.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm definitely taking Friday off next time. This is our first year, checking this stuff out. So pretty excited stuff.
To sell. We'll sell tables too. They're going fast.
All right. Absolutely. Yeah.
And like, if you wanted to bring your wife and kids, you know, if you have a wife and kids.
Yeah, our wives are right there actually.
Oh yeah. You can't miss us. We're rocking the same shirt.
If your wives are like mine, they're going to go shopping. And,
oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's planned to do in Chattanooga. You've got
20 miles away. Not
the
far.
Incline, Lookout Mountain. Plenty of places to shop.
There you go.
And go hang out.
That's pretty cool. No, I really appreciate it.
We'd love to have you guys. I'm Jason Herron, by the way.
Matthew.
Nice to meet
They
you.
were talking real good about you over there. They said to come over and talk to you.
Put this on YouTube or
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
sir.
boy, hey, promote that.
Oh, we will.
We would love to have anybody.
We're live right now.
Yeah, we're live right now too. Yeah, so we're definitely going to promote it.
From that area, we'd be honored to have you come down. It's going to be our 3rd year to do that. We sold out last year.
Yeah.
And
Man,
so
sold
it's
out
just
too.
it's
That's
phenomenal.
awesome. Absolutely.
And it's a huge convention center just like this right here.
Okay.
But these guys have done well with us, and so and again, we got people from everywhere. Jack Daniels group's going to be there. Of course, the Coca-Cola group.
Coca-Cola. They give away, lunch boxes, drinks.
Okay.
Jack Daniels will have shot glasses, pens, and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
They may have a big whiskey barrel that everybody will take donations on and
The
do
barrel.
that too.
That'd be cool.
That barrel's worth $500.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's cool.
Yeah.
So it'd be
Absolutely.
great.
No, I really appreciate it, man.
No,
yeah,
thank
appreciate
you
the
guys.
time for sure. So.
Nice to
And
meet
we got
you.
our names on there,
Nice
do that
meeting
and
you.
holler, but thank you and just welcome everybody to come. If you want to participate, see that flyer, and we'll be glad to put you in.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Appreciate the time.
Yes, thank you. Nice meeting you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.
See ya.
What is up, YouTube? Really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's not the typical content you guys are going to see, but the bottle show was amazing. Huge shout out to all the people who put this on and make this thing happen. Lebanon, Tennessee. Definitely, if you're into that stuff, I recommend you come and check this bottle show out. The one that's coming up in Chattanooga, again, it's their sister show. Going to be just as big, just as much cool stuff. So definitely check that out too. Please smash the subscribe button, like, and comment if you guys are enjoying. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one.